So today, we're going to figure out who is the most powerful hero in the MCU. So, instead of ranking every hero again like I did before, I'm just going to be ranking the top 4 most powerful heroes in the MCU, which I have found to be Captain Marvel, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Thor. These 4 are the most powerful heroes in the MCU today, and you can argue that any one of them are the most powerful one. This is my opinion, but I think it's justified and I hope y'all agree. Number 4 is Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel herself isn't that powerful, but in her binary form, well, that's a completely different story. Her energy blasts have sent Yon-Rogg flying 100 feet back and easily destroyed several Ronin ships, with each going down in one blast, scaring Ronin away. She destroyed Thanos' gigantic ship just by flying through it, and was completely unfazed by several blasts from it as well. She knocked over Farmer Thanos just by flying into him. She was strong enough to keep 2014 Thanos from snapping when he had all 6 stones with little struggle, and she was able to hold her own against him as well. Hell, she was completely unfazed by Thanos' headbutt. She's even proven to be the second fastest hero in the history of the MCU, only getting surpassed by Quicksilver. The reason why I put her 4th is because she's still relatively new to the MCU and doesn't have as many feats as the other 3. Don't get me wrong, she is very powerful, and I'm sure after future films she'll be higher and possibly even number 1, but for now, she's 4th. And number 3 is Scarlet Witch. She made Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor see illusions. She mind-controlled Hulk into a fit of rage. She easily destroyed Ultron's robots. She killed Ultron. She manipulated Vision's powers and then sent him through several floors of a building. She easily threw Black Widow and Black Panther around. She trapped a grenade explosion and threw it into the air. She extracted a toxic gas out of a building. She dropped a dozen or so cars onto Tony. Held her own against Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive, easily stopped 4 of the big rolling things during the fight in Wakanda, and then used those 4 things to kill many of the Black Order. Held back Thanos with 5 Infinity Stones while she destroyed the Mind Stone. She easily stopped Leviathan, and then in Endgame, she was probably about to kill 2014 Thanos if his ship didn't start raining down fire. And she killed Proxima Midnight in Wakanda. The only thing holding her back is that she isn't a hand-to-hand fighter. Proxima Midnight would have killed her if Black Widow and Okoye hadn't intervened, which this is why she is only 3rd. Number 2 is Thor. He has easily disposed of several Frost Giants, Chitauri, Ultron's robots, Hela's men, and Black Order without even trying. He actually killed the most of the Black Order in Wakanda. He's bested Loki twice. He's held his own against the Hawk twice and would have won their second fight if he wasn't tasered. He beat Malekith and the Destroyer armor. He held his own against Hela a few times. He survived the full blast of a star. He would have killed Thanos when he had all 6 stones if he had gone for the head. He did kill Farmer Thanos and held his own against 2014 Thanos in Endgame when he was fat. He easily beat a weakened Surtur, and he was the one who came up with the plan to release Surtur on Asgard to defeat Hela. He proved to be stronger and tougher than Iron Man in Avengers and probably would have won that fight if Captain America hadn't intervened. He easily brought down a Leviathan with Hulk's help, and he did a real hurting on Ultron alongside Vision and Iron Man as well. And finally, number 1 is Doctor Strange. As the Sorcerer Supreme, he's very powerful. The Ancient One even said he is the best of us, putting him even above her. He trapped Loki in a forever falling dimension. He sent Thor and Loki to Norway to see Odin. Using the Time Stone, he trapped Dormammu in a time loop that he couldn't escape from, and Strange wouldn't let him out until he agreed to leave and never come back. He literally beat him by frustrating him into submission. He held his own against Ebony Maw. He arguably did the best against Thanos in a one-on-one fight when he had 4 stones, and he even knew he was going to lose. During the fight, he created dozens of clones of himself and even turned a black hole into several butterflies. He used the Time Stone to see 14,605 alternate futures. And finally, his cape easily restrained Drax and temporarily kept Thanos' hand from shutting when he had 4 Infinity Stones. In my opinion, Doctor Strange is the most powerful hero in the MCU today.